possession, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Wake Forest's offense will come out first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. The sure hands, it's Harper. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Lindsey. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Irish. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
No, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? It's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy you want to go tackle. Look at him.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Not much there. Picks up a couple through the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Nowhere close focus on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Dropping back, it's Hope. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. He's going for the big play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Yeah, it happened to QB. Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass. It's Hope. Throws for the tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Another incompletion on third down.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. That's caught. It's Harper. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And now on second down for this offense. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Finds space on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Keeps it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so when you're running the play, it's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it with the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Might be looking to run. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Hope. And the quarterback on up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Pass to 10. Touchdown, wait. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pucks it out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. Reads it, fires complete. That'll be a gain of about 7, leads him with 33. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Hope. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Sharp. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running back searching for a hole. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick 6. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iron. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
Dropping back, it's Hope.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Snagged in the middle. It's Blade. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Spillman. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Slips a tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on fourth down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
There he goes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff. It's Lindsey. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here we go. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the stomping has commenced.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know, down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, they're after him. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to throw, it's Hope. Gets it to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got his man. And he was fortunate not to... yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds his man. It's Blade. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Lindsey.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today. Take care.
Oh, he dropped it. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. They knock him down finally. But, boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, better look out! Oh, out of space! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. QB draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On the move, it's Lindsey. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to let it.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield. It's Spillman. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got will trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's got it. First down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll get rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here come the Irish, back on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the run, it's Lindsey. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle, it's Spillman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 2nd down. Fires on the move. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix